gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good evening, good people. You're watching BRUDDC Entertainment. I am joined with the lovely Cursed but Cute, but I don't think I'm going to call you Cursed but Cute. What do we call you?
Francesca.
Francesca.
Mm-hmm.
And Francesca, we recently done a live story interview, and we spoke about. You break it down for us. What last
So we
time
were
you
talking
came on?
about childhood trauma and reasons for why my addiction started. But since I've been sober, obviously your head's more clearer, so more mental health issues that are coming out. So I now want to express that.
Okay.
To make people aware.
Just sort of touching on, so people know about the cause and effect and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, sure.
The childhood trauma. I can't remember what you broke down on my interview. I'd always tell people.
I was homeless at 15. I started drinking on the streets, and then it just became an addiction that lasted 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It was okay. I can remember it. I can remember it. Just
No, it's
God,
all right.
I do so many. Just sometimes.
No, you're right.
And so many similar stories as well.
There's a lot of people who are similar for why their addiction started.
It is. And
Yeah.
I think I interviewed you. You spoke about your addiction. You spoke about drinking earlier, and I spoke to 2 or 3 people later on the next couple of days. Exactly.
Yeah, it's really sad.
It's really sad, and very scary that young people young girls are out on the street, and basically they're at the mercy of whoever finds them. Basically,
pretty much, which sounds horrible, but
it is really bad.
What are you supposed to do when you're a young girl?
What did you do just to start off? Like, you're young, you're 15, you left the house, you didn't want to be there.
Nah, my mum kicked me out at 15.
Oh yeah,
but I'd never done drugs, I'd never drank nothing. So when I went on the street, it was like a completely different life.
I can't remember exactly why did your mum kick you out at 15 again? Sorry.
We just don't get along. Like, there's a lot of childhood abuse there, and when you're old enough to fight back, it becomes an issue.
What physical abuse? You had
physical abuse, mental abuse, yeah.
Wow, that's so sad, man. It's so sad. You just think to yourself, like, this was your little baba at one point, and then all of a sudden you're fighting with them at 15.
I find it hard having children because I look at them and I'm like, oh my God, I was so little.
Yeah, you can't imagine it. You really can't imagine it.
At the time, you don't realise how little you are.
And how many little ones did you say you had again?
3. I've got 3.
Yeah, and that's hard work, isn't it? That's blimmin' hard work with all the situations and stuff.
Well, this is why I wanted to come on and talk about the aftermath, really, of getting sober, because it's not that simple as I thought.
What did you think it was going to be like then when you sobered up?
Well, I thought that when I got sober, like, I'd have less issues because I'm not craving something all the time. But that's the complete opposite of what has happened.
Okay.
And I want to tell my story to then try and help someone before it gets to the stage that mine got to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did it start spiraling out of control then?
Probably like 9 months into my sobriety. Obviously, you've gone through withdrawal, you've gone through like all the bad stuff. Your mind then becomes starting clear and you start remembering things. But my nan died, which was a trigger, and it started triggering psychotic episodes, I'd say. But they were like little things. Like, I'd space out and then all of a sudden I was sweeping the floor or something. So I just ignored them. And I ignored them until other things happened. I lost a baby, things like that. And I thought I was mentally strong enough to deal with it because I was sober. It was like a false sense of security. And I woke up in the middle of the night and had an episode where I didn't recognise my children. And I didn't know who I was, where I was, nothing. Which maybe could have been avoided if I'd have mentioned the small things.
And you weren't taking any sort of substances at all.
Nah, not when this happened. No. So
Wow.
this is why, but they've said that it's really common for bipolar to come out. Obviously, I'm not diagnosed with that, but that we were talking about things it could be. It's really normal for your mental health to become more apparent when you're not drinking or using substances, which I don't think I was prepared for.
Wow. So talk me through that moment. You wake up and you don't recognize who you are. You don't
I
recognize
didn't
your
even recognize
children.
who my kids were.
What's that? What?
Like, I was petrified. My son rang an ambulance, and so they went into police protection because I had no one else to have them. And I got taken in an ambulance to then be told 3 hours later, apparently there's nothing wrong with me. The next day I went, so this is Monday, I went into a manic episode and bought loads of clothes, I did loads of stupid things, like, yeah, and ended up then going the opposite way and ended up on a bridge. So then I got a section.
Wow. Just bear me 2 seconds. I'm having some sound issues. I'm pretty sure someone is attacking me. I don't think it's you. I'm pretty sure someone is attacking me. Let me just shut down everything on here. Just bear with me. Yeah, I've been talking about a lot of crazy stuff lately, so I think someone's attacking me because my computer's all of a sudden just starting to have a heart attack. Right, let me shut that down. Shut that down. You can you hear me okay? Yeah, we're being attacked, mate. We're literally being attacked at the worst time as well. Audio. Right. USB audio. I'm gonna just go there for a second. Then go there. Let's just... see if this fixes it. Testing. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's like...
It's gone crazy still, is it? Yes. All
right. How do you make that noise?
Is it making a weird noise?
Like crumbly.
Yeah.
Crunchy.
So weird. Right. I'm just gonna see.
Ice cream.
Right, let me have a look and see. Eat your ice cream, live on stream. God knows how many people are watching. It's just you just sit and eat your ice cream. We're having some sound issues at the minute, guys. Just bear with me a second. I'm gonna try and play with your sound settings. Just allow me to play. I think it's asking you to allow me to play with your settings. I just wanna allow me.
Like that.
Okay. Speaker. Right. Output speaker. Echo cancellation not recommended by using headphones. Auto. Let's remove that. Testing.
That's better.
Is that better? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it does sound better. That is better.
Yeah, that's better. Oh.
Fabulous. Let's hopefully this holds now. Take that last mouthful of ice cream. So yeah, we got broke up at the worst point there. So many questions.
That's right.
You woke. So you stopped drinking. You're 9 months in. You start.
No, I'm nearly 2 months. I'm nearly 2 years now.
Okay, nearly 2 years in.
I'm over 2 years. Yeah.
So this is a recent things that have started to happen with you. So
yeah, but before it was small.
Yeah.
So my nan died like not this Christmas, the Christmas before. So I was like a year sober, and I thought I held it together quite well because I didn't drink, but because I was so prioritising drinking, I wasn't prioritising my mind.
Yeah.
And then my mental health started depleting.
It sounds like the alcohol was like self-medication almost.
Like, yeah, this is what they're saying, that I could have had bipolar the whole time, but because I was a functioning addict, it would have been covered up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously if I did something stupid, it's because you were drunk.
Yeah. So you
know what I mean?
I can't get over that. You woke up and you didn't know who you were, and you didn't even recognize your children.
I didn't even know what year it was.
What I mean is how old's your oldest child to sort of like?
10. He's the only one I recognised.
Wow, so your oldest son, 10 years old, and he recognized there was something wrong with you, and he calls the ambulance.
Yeah, because apparently I was acting really weird. Like, I was like, who am I? How did I get here? And obviously he was like, shall I phone 999? And I was like, yeah.
Wow.
Because I could feel that something was wrong, but I couldn't work out what was wrong.
Wow.
It was a really odd feeling, like an uncomfortable feeling.
And
So yeah.
and
So then they took me in.
Yeah.
And it was like 2 a.m. So no mental health were on call at that time. So she said, this is more a safety for social than it is a mental health. There's nothing wrong with you. So I obviously went back fuming, and which increased a manic episode where I just went and spent loads of money and disappeared to like different counties. And then when I was coming back down, I ended up going to a bridge and getting taken off the bridge by police.
Wow.
Because you've basically gone there to be heard and to be told there's nothing wrong with you. Well, no one wakes up and doesn't recognise their kids.
No. And also as well, it's the worst thing any doctor or anyone can do to someone is tell them that there's nothing wrong with them, because then the first thing that they think is, oh, there's something wrong with me. Am I just exaggerating? Am I just
am I just imagining this in my head?
It's
Obviously, when you go through psychosis, you are imagining it in your head.
Yeah.
But it's still there in your mind.
Yeah, you still don't tell people there's nothing wrong with them until you've actually it definitely doesn't sound like they've done enough tests or diagnosis.
No, they did nothing. They did nothing
to even give you a diagnosis. They probably just saw you and just probably it sounds like they just fobbed you off, and something like this can cost people their jobs because it ended up with you on a bridge. Potentially.
This happens all the time. Apparently, I spoke to the police about it. So when I went to the bridge, they said we can section you, and then you have to be seen by, because I was in a public place, you have to be seen by a medical practitioner, like a professional. So they sectioned me and by the police, not by mental health. So then I have to have that assessment, but it took 13 hours. I had to wait in only 13 hours to be seen.
Wow.
With police with me.
What were your intentions when you got to the bridge?
If I'm not going to be listened to, then there's no point. Because I've tried GP, I've tried everything, and all, like, it's very, like, blasé. And it's frustrating when you're actually asking for help.
Yeah.
So if I'd have got help when I first said it, and not it just be like, nah, you might just had a bad moment, like, none of this would have happened. So now, I was sectioned, but they've discharged me with sleeping tablets.
And where are your kids?
But now I don't have my children.
Where are your kids then?
I've had to safeguard them. Because if I don't do that, then they're not going to take me seriously.
Wow. And you just basically
have spoken, but it's still hard.
Yeah, you're able to speak to them over the phone or something. They've organised something.
On video, yeah. Because this is voluntary. I've done it voluntary. But it's still not easy.
Sorry, this is ice cream time again. By the sounds of it, I'm having some issues. Eat your ice cream a second. Let me just have a look and see. Freaking frustrating. Right. I think it's cleared. I think it has. Has it cleared?
I don't know.
Oh. Right. Let's play with your settings again. Let's go. Oh, there you go. That's better. I'm just making your camera quality better. Not quite audio, but what we need. What the actual frig is going on? I am being attacked. I am literally being attacked. Like, there's nothing wrong with any of my equipment.
No, it's me. It's because I've got bipolar.
What?
It's the bipolar affecting everything.
Oh. No time for jokes here. I can hear echo in there. Any problem? Let me see if I can fix. I'm gonna play my settings one more time. But oh, good God.
You're clear now.
It does sound like I'm clear, but I'm just not very loud, and I can hear myself echoing. Let me just see if I can fix this. Testing. I can still. Testing. Am I clear though?
Yeah.
Echo. All right. Let me just turn echo cancellation. So, all right. Please stop echoing. Such a good interview. Now we can hear the robotic shit. Right, great. So it's definitely not that setting. All right. We have to do trial and error with these settings. I'm upset.
I'm scared it's like trying to deal with my brain.
Bless you. Right. I can hear myself. Fuck's sake, man. What's the all right. The only thing I can suggest is let's go. We'll do a video call and I'll record it there if it's easier. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Sorry about the audio over here. I'm being attacked by someone. I have no idea who. Just you got my number, haven't you, on WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Just WhatsApp me again, and I'll call you back straight away.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.